Welcome to boxing and BS. Gloves up, mouths running, put that heart to the test. Touch gloves, then we talk slick. West side, gym with chain link. Scuff floor, little blood drip. Old coach saying bend, don't flinch. Hand wraps hanging like gang flag. Mitts pop, then we half laugh. Heard you legendary on the timeline. In real life, you just hashtag. They bet bread on a big bark. Phone out, trying to make a clip spark. You post rounds, we post rounds. One gets views, one hits jaws. Welcome to boxing and BS, where the hands speak louder than the flex. All that talk better back it when you step, cause in this ring we don't care about your reps. Welcome to boxing and BS, where the sweat write truth on your chest. Run your mouth, then you better run your legs for the bell ring out and you meet that test. Cardio killing that clown talk. Last lap, see who still walk. You skip rope for the TikTok. We skip rope to the lights dark. Big chain, but your chin weak. All cap, you just big tweets. You shadow box in the Gucci belt. Before quick when the leather felt. We got bruise bags, split lips. Real love in the rough gym. Trash talk, then we touch fists. Same one swinging, gon' hug quick. That's culture, that's contrast. Real skill, not a fake stat. West side with a smoke at. We mix jabs with a loud laugh. Welcome to boxing and BS, where the hands speak louder than the flex. All that talk better back it when you step, cause in this ring we don't care about your reps. Welcome to boxing and BS, where the sweat write truth on your chest. Run your mouth, then you better run your legs for the bell ring out and you meet that test. Yeah. Gloves up. All bark. Say less. It's in the ring. We gon' see who blessed. Crowd loud. Heartbeat in your chest. Welcome to the test. Welcome to boxing and BS. Welcome to boxing and BS. Welcome to boxing and BS.
What's going on, y'all? Good evening. We got a few people in the building already. Yo, welcome on. Gonna do something a little bit different tonight, should I say? As y'all can tell from the title, we're gonna dig in the archives, and I want to get to discussing the biggest what-ifs in boxing history. So I know we got the Zuffa card going on right now. Jogba's up next. I'm gonna catch that later, but for now. That is what type of time I'm on. What up, Smoke? We just getting started. We got my man Pop, aka Smoke. Yep. You watching the fights right now?
I like the setup.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that, champ. I'm working on it. Yeah. Good looking.
I like the setup. Yeah, I like the setup. Word. Boxing and BS, you holler at Bills, got your joint.
Yeah, it's coming together slowly but surely. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting my feet underneath me. Appreciate you, champ. Yeah, you've been helping me out too. Like,
team effort. 45. Damn, I'm gonna say, all right, but I understand that.
Oh yeah, we got Shane in the chat. Hey,
real work, man.
Yo. Real quick, Shane, I got my shirts.
Right there.
Shane sent me a couple shirts. Good looking out, man. Some boxing shirts. Those are dope. I appreciate you, champ. Yep. Okay.
Let's see the fight.
Yeah, man. Feeling good, man. It was a good weekend. You know, had a little lady time yesterday, and then we back at it, man. So, how you doing?
Yeah, everybody was asking for a minute. Everybody was like, "Yo, why CJ ain't on the panel?" So I'm thinking he probably busy.
Oh yeah. If you have one the past couple days, I've been checked out. So, but yeah, back at it. Had my show Friday, another one today. So I'm trying to be consistent. You know, put them out whenever an idea comes up, whenever I get a chance. So, but yeah, I'd be circle back around, be on all the panels. You know how I do. Spread the love. So let's get my shit going here.
Well, hold on. Is FA Java fight? Is it over?
No, it's coming up next, as far as I know. They have the co-main, and then he's the main event next, I think. So that's where we are with that. Let's get to the title of the show. Here we go, covering up a little bit, but biggest boxing what ifs. Let's see if I do this. There we go. That's the topic for the night. So I got a bunch of little scenarios. We could chop it up. The more the merrier. Or you want to be on the chat, call on the panel. The link is pinned at the top. So yeah, man, got quite a few. And if you could think of any smoke, but man, I covered a lot of them. Let me see where I want to start. Okay, this was a good one for you. I know that's your boy. No pun intended. Says pretty boy Floyd all career long. So the what if I'm asking on this one is what if he had that pretty boy style his whole career? You know, the one no hand problems, that more aggressive trading in there in the pocket with you, taking some more chances, but being way more effective, with his power. What if he would have maintained that his whole career? How you think it would have panned out? Would he have been
greatest
undefeated?
fighter you ever seen?
Would he have been undefeated?
Floyd, greatest fighter you probably ever seen. And yeah, he definitely would have been undefeated. Well, hold on. Let's think about it, right? Because let's think about it, right? Hold on. The reason that he got so defensive and started, and like people don't understand. I'll say this, and I could be exaggerating. It could be 8, but he definitely bluffed 11 fights to make him close to a billionaire. And I'm telling you, that's real talk. Any other fighter that could bluff everyone. He got paid $200 million just to sign the Showtime. Remember, that was just for him signing. He still got his checks for the fight.
Now it's coming out. Maybe he didn't, but yeah, on paper, I feel you.
Even that. Remember, the 24/7 shits were going on. A lot of them shit sucked. Floyd turned that shit into like an extravaganza. Whenever he did, after the 20, then he took it to all access, and every time Floyd fought, he did 3 episodes of all. Them shits was TV shows. They was 28 minutes, 24 minutes. That's your favorite sitcom.
No, I feel you.
And everybody sat down and watched, whether they hated him or loved him, they sat down and watched, right? So, but I will say this. Pretty boy Floyd was beating people to fuck up.
Right. But taking more chances. That's what I'm saying. You say maybe the most spectacular fighter ever. A lot of these all-time greats, undefeated was never the criteria until he kind of made it that. We had other fighters that undefeated before, Marciano, whoever else, Calzaghe. He made it marketable. But I'm saying he might have been better, like eye test wise. But as far as the undefeated, I'm not sure about that. If he maintains the pretty boy style all throughout his career, that's where I'm at with it.
Well, to be truthfully honest with you, yeah, he might have stayed undefeated. The pretty boy style was gonna give you that Diego Corrales.
All right.
It was gonna give you that. Like a lot of people act like Floyd was this runner and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you're talking about 11 fights. The guy got 39 fights, and how many knockouts did he have in them 39 fights?
Shit, I don't remember.
Somewhere around 30.
Or 30 for real?
Nah. Well, how many knockouts does Floyd have?
See,
you can look it up.
I will. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not saying he wasn't way more effective offensively, but you had the Castillo. That was during the Pretty Boy era, right? So he might have put the box right.
Well, now I love how people bring that up, right? I love people bring that up. Here's
I'm
the
not
thing.
saying he lost. I'm saying it was closer
Oh,
fights. It was closer
here's the
fights.
thing when we talk about, right? In the second fight, Castillo couldn't even fucking touch him.
No, I understand
Nobody likes to talk
that.
about the second
So
fight.
the first fight was there too. I'm just saying.
The first fight, yeah, everybody talks about the first fight. The second fight, Castillo couldn't touch him. It was a whitewash. Now, the first fight, Floyd, now people don't even want to give him the torn rotator cuff when that happens in boxing. Cool. Floyd moved up in weight and fought the toughest guy there and beat him 7 rounds before he could even do anything. When the R dog ran out. Nobody talks about that. So Floyd fought a man with one arm that was the toughest motherfucker in the division for 5 rounds. So then when they said, you lost, he robbed him, Floyd fought him again and beat him like 9-3, 10-2.
No, I got you. I'll give him that. He would always take the rematches if it was a close fight. So I'll give him that. I'm just saying that Pretty Boy style, even though I like it more, I like the aggressive fighter. It it was a little riskier. So I'm saying he might have been better to me, but he might have taken a loss or two along the way, and there's nothing wrong with that, though. I'm sure he would have got right back in there just like he did when he got the W, and went at it again. So shout out to him. I just want to throw that out there. Okay, so we going from one of your favorites to my favorite right here with this.
Floyd has 20. Floyd has 27 knockouts.
Okay. I didn't see it on BoxRec. Where you look that up at?
I just Googled it. He has 27 knockouts.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Decent.
Floyd is 50-0. He got 27 career knockouts. So before he couldn't take the pain with his hands, and he just figured out how to weave, duck, be out of danger. And when he's there, he would make you pay. That's the difference between him and Shakur. He made you pay. There's a difference between him and Devin. He made you pay. Like, you know what I'm saying? You paid with your face, with your body. Like those were liver shots. Think about the body shots that Floyd threw. Everything was strategic. Those was big hooks to the body. It was big hooks to the liver. You know what I'm saying? Stab, jab, like to the abdomen. You know what I'm saying? Big right hook, big left hooks to the liver, big right hooks to the kidney. He
doesn't get enough credit for how strategic he was with his offense. Having not the highest output, especially towards the end, because he Pretty Boy had output, but no, I'll give him credit for that. Like when he did fire off, he was definitely in a spot to hurt you. He had the liver, the body shots, and then a check hook like he got had.
Later Pretty Boy on some real later Pretty Boy. Was it like he was still Pretty Boy when he fought Zab Judah?
Right.
He didn't become Money May till he beat Oscar. So Pretty Boy, like the DeMarcus Coley, the fight that you wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? Floyd was Pretty Boy. Like, I mean, maybe he pulled Pretty Boy Floyd out for after Shane Mosley caught him. Pretty Boy Floyd appeared in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Pretty Boy, man, the talking, all of that, shut up and fight, all that. Yeah. The Pretty Boy Floyd appeared after he got caught.
That's funny.
Pretty Boy Floyd never appeared again. You know what I'm saying? Even in the Maidana fight, he was able to stay money made, stay poised, stay right. You know what I'm saying? But still make you pay. Because you would watch them fights and you'd be like, Floyd can't hit. But then he would punch Maidana and Maidana would stagger or step back. And he'd be like, well, he punched hard enough, don't he? Or when he was hitting Canelo,
just come in on reckless.
Canelo was sitting there. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't got no power. Oh, I got enough. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you run in here, I hit you so hard that if you run in here again, I'm going to knock you the fuck out. Even at the end of the Andre Berto fight, when Berto was trying to get reckless and Floyd caught him, and he had to grab Floyd to stay up. Yeah, you got caught. Yeah, like let's say Floyd really last fight, right? He did some bully shit when he fought Conor McGregor. He did some big. You would have thought Floyd was 6'4", 250. He just walked Conor McGregor around the ring. So I know you got tired, you little bitch. Now I'm working on the body, catching you here, catching you there. Now I'm about to start punching you in the face because your arm's tired because you ain't ever fought more than 15 damn minutes.
Right. Yeah.
When you think about
good point.
It's 3 rounds, game, 5 minutes, and when you at the top.
Right.
Yeah. So in boxing, come round 8, you start getting into 20-something minutes. Oh, your arm's tired now. Can't keep them up. Oh, so now when I punch you in your shit, and you tired. Yeah, come here. Uppercuts and all this. Yeah. I walk through all your shit. Now you ain't got nothing on your punches, and I walk through your best shit. So now you got fluff you throwing, and I ain't even got started. So IQ wise is somewhere on another strategy. His IQ's on Pluto, Uranus, somewhere out there where it's really cold. Everybody else, even Superman, need a mask over there. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to IQ, the only problem he had, bro, was his hands. And here's the thing, though. He would be willing to break his hand in the fight to beat your ass. Yeah. He's in pain the whole while. Just think about that, CJ. After the 3rd, 4th round, his hands are like fragile, like they aching, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he's still willing to go another 8 rounds to beat your ass. I know how to slide, know how to move around, so you can't. I ain't even got to use my hands. I may hit you 8 times. I may swing 10 times and hit you 8 times this round. That's 80%. You swung 36 times out here. I'm out here devouring your game plan. So when it comes to Floyd, it's just a little different. And I get how everybody talk about Floyd this, Floyd that. He messed up the game. It's not his fault he messed up the game because he was just strategically. He is the best boxer you have ever seen before in your life. Not best fighter, champion, or warrior. But the term boxer, prize fighter, Floyd Mayweather is the best boxer prize fighter you've ever seen. Dude, he bluffed $1 billion in fights. He bluffed it. Imagine a nigga with dice knowing he ain't got no money coming into $100,000 dice game and walking out with all the money.
We gonna leave the money out of it, man. We just gonna stick strictly
That's what Floyd Mayweather did.
But yeah, okay. So you saying, let me sum it up. You saying he was the best, even though he had to switch his style up with the hurt hands.
Anybody
saying he was still the best. So you saying being Pretty Boy the whole time puts that much more sauce on it. So you saying even better than he was. Okay, there's an argument for that. But yes. I don't know. That's good, man. I'm glad I put that one out there first. I knew you had something to say about that.
Just saying, when you actually break it down, you know what I'm saying? When you break it down, like you put put some buffalo sauce on that shit. You know, when they do the wings thing, when they put the shit that's so crazy hot that you can't even eat, you can only bite one wing before you almost die. Yeah, That's Floyd Mayweather.
Damn.
Pretty Boy Floyd got 27 knockouts, right? In between them, he has some 12 rounders and everything. Money Mayweather has 11 and 11 fights.
Yeah.
Money Mayweather.
I got you. So you saying it was mostly Pretty Boy putting in the work. I feel that.
Hundreds of millions, billions of dollars.
Hey, you cutting in and out.
CJ, you buffering.
I am. Shit.
And it's
All
your
right.
joint. I'm looking at it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know if you want to jump back out. Like, sometimes you got to jump back out, jump back in, because it should be StreamYard be doing that shit. Especially when we start cooking.
All right. For real. All right, hold me down real quick. I'm gonna try it.
You know. But you want to move on to the we'll move on to any other what ifs. We can do that. But I would say this, right? Until CJ pop back on. Listen, man. Do not associate these guys with Pretty Boy Floyd. These guys are trying to be money made without being Pretty Boy Floyd. Just saying. Floyd got rid of all the fluffy folk. Floyd got rid of great fighters, legendary fighters, Hall of Fame fighters. He got rid of them. So don't associate these guys with Pretty Boy. These guys are trying to be money made without being Pretty Boy. So, all right, cool. 1989 Tyson versus Holyfield.
Yes. So I'm talking about that different version of Tyson, pre-Buster Douglas, still in his prime. Cuss ain't there, but Kevin Rooney is. He's still being disciplined. Maybe Robin Givens in the mix, but issue is, the question is 1989. If they had squared off when it was first really getting hyped up, how do you see that shit playing out? Well, let me go first. I'll let you go first on yours. I think Tyson squashes him just because he was still too fast. He was still being evasive, still being dynamic, still coming in with his jab. Everything was just too precise. He still had that Customato lingering influence on him, man. And it was he was still fighting, even like up to Frank Bruno. You feel me? That even anyone that night and any time before, he gets that Holyfield easy, in my opinion. But people look at how when it happened, fucking in 95 or 96, some bullshit, and judge Tyson based on that. And I don't think that's right, champ, because y'all forget about Tyson's prime and judge him based on what he did mainly after prison, but at least after Buster Douglas. I'm talking right before that. So right before that, no doubt in my mind, Tyson gets at him. Holyfield just didn't have the dimensions. He was a warrior. No. He was a warrior. He was a warrior, but I'm talking about at the athleticism to even catch
I'm not laughing at you.
No. Okay.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at what Clarissa put in the chat.
Okay.
Clarissa said 80s Tyson.
80s Tyson
Heavy D was skinny.
When Heavy D was skinny.
Okay. D,
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah, Heavy D was skinny. He was still big, So,
but yeah, man. I gotta stand with Tyson on that one, man. Before it was just like one thing after another took him down. From the marriage to his own not being disciplined, doing all that cocaine with the hookers in Japan, and then all the shit, going to jail and all the bullshit. So right before that, prime for prime, I'm talking about.
Man,
I got Tyson, man. I got Tyson.
Yeah. I got Mike too, man. 89 Tyson, like Tyson before jail, Tyson before. I wish he would have wanted to smash it. I get it though, but see what people don't understand is that Robin Gibbon was like on some real shit. She was like the new hot little thing, and she was black on television. She was like a little excuse me, like dudes, you may have had Robin Gibbons poster on your wall. So right. Mike had the resource back then. You gotta think about it. There was no social media. You couldn't just jump in the DMs. It had to be have somebody meet somebody so I can you know what I'm saying? Come to that set.
Yeah.
Like I come to that set, where she at, or I know what restaurants are so Mike had those resources to pull up on her. And
right.
That's one of them things where meeting some of your favorite celebrities at the back, because Mike got with her, and her mother just saw dollar signs. And
hey, you're exactly right.
For real,
it's big dumb athlete. You about to finesse him, just hanging there for a couple years. You about to get this dude for all his bread.
Yeah, not like it, and it coming like think about it, right? Like this is boxing, right? But I'm gonna give you two polarizing figures that every time they talk and they're just in their lane, you listen. One is Mike Tyson, the guy he got on the screen. The other is Dennis Rodman. Now I'm a hoop fan, right? Now, but listen, Dennis Rodman and Mike Tyson did some of the most. I think, like I don't know, like, but they did some of the most outrageous shit that you would ever think about, right?
Yeah.
And but before a woman scorned them, those dudes were just regular dudes, like just saying.
Oh.
It was, and then when and that plus the father figure leaving, right? Because just like when Cuz passed away, that like and then like and there was other guys, but it wasn't Cuz. You know what I'm saying? When
Right.
Chuck Daly wasn't there, that's and then he started rebelling. That's when you start seeing the different color hair, mad tattoos, just being out with mad celebrity chicks. He was just and then he just not caring about scoring anymore. I do my job, get paid, and then Mike and like those like polarizing to this day. Those guys are still polarizing. If they say something, you just feed on it. But it's what happened. One, the main father figure left that was because you were still because they different type of people. You can't just raise them to 18 and be like, go. No, that don't happen.
Yeah.
And then they were both of them. This is so crazy. I hate to do this. Both of them were scorned by their mother because both mothers never treated those boys like they were their sons because they looked like the dad. They treated them like shit. Both of like Mike Tyson. That's why they so polarizing.
Damn. Okay.
When you think about it, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't easy being them. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike got all those belts and shit, and everybody you would be like, yo, I just learned how to walk in the ring and be comfortable. And Mike Tyson got every belt that you want, and he says is what? This is garbage. This ain't shit. That's like so, but those guys are so like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you look at but those guys are so polarizing, bro, that every time they speak, you want to listen. It's just certain guys like that. Yo, Serrano, the link is at the top. What are you talking about, man?
Just pinned. I was just gonna say that. Yeah, pull
All
up.
the rules, man. Yeah, pull up. But I got Tyson, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got Tyson in 80s Tyson, 90s Tyson, like 80s early, like 80s beginning 90s Tyson. Like him and Holyfield would have been, you know what I'm saying? Like it would have been a great fight, but I definitely got Mike.
Cool.
Well, yo, drop the links. He said the shit ain't work. It worked for me.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I'll put it up there again. No, I didn't know that shit about Robin. I don't know too much about him. I know he definitely in the 90s was on some crazy shit. But then, on the Pistons, I was aware of him before that too. So yeah, before he started dyeing the hair and all the bullshit. But yeah. They definitely got some wisdom.
Before the dyeing the hair and like I mean people who didn't even watch basketball, like during COVID, you had to watch The Last Dance because there was nothing else on.
Right.
You feel me? So when he talking about, think about this, CJ. I'm wild like, okay, we going through the season. We trying to win championships and everything. We it's a certain thing, right? We that's how we do. And I come to you and Marco and say, yo, listen, I need 48 hours real quick, bro. I need to chill. I need to go to Vegas real quick. We on a fucking run, maybe. I think we playoffs, right?
Yeah, you're tripping. Yeah.
And you tell me that, right? And so Marco says, hey, I think we should let him do it. You say, man, what the fuck you talking about, man? Nigga, you crazy? Gotta think about it now. It's two black guys and one white guy, but in retrospect, it's three niggas. When it like so, that's how I made it like that, right? So this is what I'm saying. You agree to let me go, right? I fly out. I'm out there with Carmen Electra. This is Carmen Electra at the time.
Right. I know. I was there, champ. You ain't got to tell
We was
me.
there,
The
right?
youngsters. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, that's the same type of Mike Tyson type. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Shaq said, me, Kobe, Dennis Rodman, in the club, who you think got the most bitches around? They like, either you or Kobe. Nope, Dennis Rodman. And his nigga didn't even take it. Listen, and he didn't even take a shower after the game. He went out there, got 20 rebounds, scored 4 points, had 2 blocks, diving, running around everywhere. Didn't take no shower. Just got dressed, went out, and all the bitches around him. It's just like they're polarizing.
Right.
And when you catch them in their prime,
Unstoppable.
it's like, think about it. Unstoppable, bro. Yeah. So, the next one you want to go to, let's go.
Yeah, I thought Serrata might pull up, but we got it. We got plenty.
Man, Serrata be bluffing. Just like Fluff sometimes. He don't want to talk about Boots and Virgil.
Let's go to the 90s. That was like late 80s. Let's go to the 90s with this one. What if
Riddick Bowe
was disciplined? You hear that? I said, what if Riddick Bowe was disciplined? Because that was his main downfall, right? He got on top and then he got real lazy with it. His approach, his diet, all the shit. So I want to throw this one in the mix. I'm saying he might have got Holyfield all 3 times. He might have. But he damn sure wouldn't have got fucking his balls blew off by Andrew Galata, a lesser fighter in all regards. He was supposed to be on his way back. That was like, I think the fight was billed as Big Daddy's home when he fought Galata, and he was taking him way too lightly because even with the fouls notwithstanding, he was still getting his ass whooped just in a straight fight. So
man, Charles Martin got knocked the fuck out.
That's why I wasn't really tripping off it. I was like, this gonna last about as long as the FA Ajagba, who was it, Curtis Harper fight, and then they walked out of the ring immediately. So yeah, I figured I could skip that one. Okay, how long did it take? First round, second round?
I gotta check, but I didn't look. I had to fight on, but we was, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even look. I look now. I turned and looked, and FA Ajagba walking out the ring, kissing everybody, his hands and waving to the crowd and shit, man. I knocked this motherfucker. I seen him drop them a quick couple times, but yeah, man, I knew that shit wasn't gonna be like that.
I figure. Yeah, all right. Good for him. Staying busy. It's a cool name. 4th round, it says. 4th round. I'm gonna read this real quick. Anyone who missed it. Fa Ajagba of Nigeria defeats Charles Martin of St. Louis, another bum-ass American heavyweight, by 4th round TKO at heavyweight. Referee Thomas Taylor stopped the fight at 1:11 of the round, the 4th, that is. On his way to victory, Ajagba sent Martin to the canvas in both the 3rd and 4th round. So 2 knockdowns, stoppage in the 4th. About what I expected.
Hold on, go.
Cool. All right. Well, yeah, I was just putting a bow. No pun intended. I was putting a bow on my stance on this. If Bowe was disciplined, he would have ran the 90s. I'm saying he would have probably got till 98, 99 before he started deteriorating because he did have a lot of weight naturally. They call him Big Daddy Bowe for a reason. So he was like, he's a country term, big boned in that way. No tutti frutti, but no, just a country strong, heavy set dude like that. But if he had the discipline to stay like he was in those first 2 Holyfield fights in that type of shape, yeah, he would have reigned at least to like 98, I think. And then it might have got him and Tyson on the back end after Tyson came out of prison. That Brooklyn showdown.
I don't think they ever would have fought. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think they ever would have. I think that shit would have been on some. If they would have fought, like that shit was almost like Keyshawn. Tyson probably would have fought.
Yeah, because Tyson, if you don't remember, I know almost all the sound bites. At first, like I think in the early 90s, he was like, no, he's my friend. I'm not going to fight him. But then like, on the back end or like towards the middle and the end, like late 90s, early 2000s, He was like, no, the best thing you could do for your friend is to fight him, help him take care of his family. So, after the Muslim shit, I think he was like, I want to look out for my
So,
brother in that way.
hey man, hey, listen, man. I'm not gonna be here every time, y'all. Y'all better start. Hey, CJ, start sending the
What's up?
cash out. Because everybody like listen. So they like when you see it, you gotta make sure you do it. 90s B Hop versus Prime Canelo.
You just came up with that one? Okay, 90s B
Oh,
Hop
it's in the
versus
chat.
Prom
It's in the
Canelo.
chat. It's in the chat. Check
Oh,
the
okay.
chat.
All right. Cool. No, I know I'm more focused on my little backgrounds. Okay, who said that? Tap or lap the SWAT 1898. Hey, salute to you. Make sure you sub if you haven't yet. Okay. Let me think about that. A 90s B Hop. Okay, so 93 was when he fought Roy, and then he got more seasoned later on, but he was still, his prime lasted forever. So, and you talking prime Canelo. What would you consider a prime Canelo? That Triple G Canelo? See that's the question. Or later on when he was knocking out dudes at 168 before he started, his decline of the past 4 or 5 years. Depends on what you mean by prime Canelo, but maybe just being an old head off top, I gotta think B Hop would frustrate him with his style and somewhat dirty tactics. And yeah, man, B Hop found a way to get the shit done. He said 2010 Canelo. Um,
Doesn't matter what version of Canelo you got. I got it. I got
I'm
it,
just trying to
man.
be fair about it. I'm trying to visualize that in my mind's eye. Uh, yeah, I still think B Hop would be too frustrating, too savvy for him. He was just like, and Canelo has shown, like in the fight with Crawford, like if you frustrate him, if you can't get his way at all, it looked like he was about to walk out of the ring. He shook his head, so you can't. I say that to say you can't get inside his head and frustrate him. So I see it playing out that way. But
I'll be
that's
real
a
with
good
you.
one. Go ahead,
I'll be real with you.
please, please.
That version of B Hop may knock Canelo out.
Damn. Okay.
He's so dirty and strategic and good at all this shit at the same time. He might have caught him with like either frustrated him and caught him with some dirty shit.
Yeah, Serrata got something to say about that. You see, he said never. He wasn't gonna let you go against the Mexican, but no, damn, yeah, and he wasn't like some one punch man, but he got more knockouts than you would think. B Hop, that is, especially as a younger fighter. So it's possible. I ain't gonna put that much sauce. You said might. You didn't say he definitely would, but
I mean,
yeah, man.
losing to Roy Jones ain't no damn
No,
like
exactly.
that Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying?
Right. 93 Roy Jones, no joke. Yeah, you can't catch him. And it was still a good fight, but yeah. I have to go with B
I mean,
Hop. Serrata.
Roy did everything wrong and made a career off of that until he couldn't do it
It's hard
anymore.
hard to prepare for that. You got no sparring partners that could do that, so you don't know until you get in there. That's the thing.
Yeah, like who I got that can do everything wrong but still hit me and make me look bad. Who is that?
Right.
Nobody.
Nobody. Exactly. But yo, back to the matter at hand. You want to speak on this, Bo?
Freddie Bow would have been disciplined. I don't even know, man.
Think about him at his best and just stretch it out. Think about 92, 93. Feel me? That's all I'm doing. Would have got so many more classic fights.
We definitely would have. But I think maybe we got what we got out of them. Like them 3 fights from Holyfield was them shit just wasn't no cakewalk. Even though like people say like how they went, it wasn't
Yeah.
cakewalks, bro. Those were battles and wars where both guys took shots to where you see how Riddick Bowe walk around now, right?
Yeah. definitely had an effect. Now I get I know people want rock'em sock'em and shit, but I think about the fighter as a person too and what they're gonna do. The majority of the life happens after the career. So while I do, I know these dudes are warriors, it's a combat sport. I don't want to see no pussy shit, but for instance, I'm glad they took it from 15 to 12. I think that's a move in the right direction. I still want to see motherfuckers fight, obviously, but whatever we could do to mitigate it. I don't want to see no big ass helmets like the NFL, but you feel what I'm saying? You gotta take that into consideration. So yeah, he took a lot of damage. So you're thinking that might have happened either way. Even if he was disciplined, maybe the damage was too much, and he would have fell off.
Nah, maybe I'm just thinking that he got I mean, he couldn't do what he could do. And some of them fights that we got some of the greatest wars out of them. I mean, that's it. How much discipline can you be? And at heavyweight.
Well, no, but the nigga was coming in at like 250, and it didn't look good on him. Like Riscolata, for instance, and he was like 230, I think, against Holy, something like that. You got to remember, it wasn't the era of the super heavyweights yet, so that was real big for back then. But nah, man,
But
he
you
definitely
had
put on
guys,
like 20 pounds in between fights. You can't do that.
bro, you had guys that was like, you had heavyweight, man. And then again, when them $1 million checks start coming in, bro. Yeah, you ain't just and there's no weight limit. Like, yeah, I'm coming at 250.
Yeah, I mean, so he got complacent. I'm saying he would have at least got past Galata.
You got
He would have got past Galata
mm-hmm.
at the bare minimum if he was more disciplined. I at least give him that. Oh,
And this
LAPD
fat
sparks.
motherfucker in here punch me.
What's that?
You got this fat motherfucker want to punch me in
Yo, I got that on deck. I already got the thumbnail for that.
No.
Duran and Pretty Boy. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I ain't gonna do that one. Next. Let's take it more modern. We'll be doing some older school stuff. How about this one? I know you can speak on this one too. What if Tank fought Loma? So we got to put some time to it, right? So let's say 4 or 5 years ago. I'm gonna give you the floor since it's your boy.
4 or 5 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, Loma made you hurt 4 or 5 years ago.
I had a feeling you was gonna say that. Unpack that. Unpack why you see it playing out that way. Because Loma was still, he had more youth, more athleticism, quicker reflexes 5 years ago.
And Tank didn't have the money that he has now, did he?
Yeah, good point. So you think a hungrier Tank, that would be the difference because he had the skills, so he'll be hungry enough to really seize that opportunity. That's where you're going with it?
Most definitely.
Okay. Shit, man, it's a hell of a question.
When you stop questioning, like, cause he did, and they fight. Tank got way more umph at 35. He got way more umph than everybody.
Yeah.
Especially when he catch you. If he catch you, when he set you up. But Lomachenko did have a certain weight. And I don't know, because we don't know what happens if Loma's gonna be scared of that power.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know.
I don't know about scared. He would definitely be strategic on how he approached it, using his angles, trying to be in and out. Because Tank is looking to study and just set up for that shot where he can catch you. Clarissa said Tank was too scary. Okay. Hey, you might have a point. I think you don't see Loma getting caught like clean and just getting fucked up too often. So I gotta
Pedraza called
account.
him clean.
Gotta do that. Was
Pedraza
that
called him clean.
okay?
Go back and look at that Pedraza Lomachenko fight, right?
All right.
Loma won that fight. I think
Not
Loma
too
might have
much.
stopped.
I got you.
Now,
That's a good example, but
go back and look at that. Go back and look at that Pedraza Tank fight. Pedraza was undefeated, the champion, and had a name. What did Tank do to him?
stop
In spectacular fashion,
him. or
right?
yeah,
Even when Pedraza
we can't do triangle. We can't do triangle, but yeah, okay. I mean, similar competition. I get it.
when Pedraza put on the pressure and Tank just wasn't able to just wait for that one big shot and had to fight. That Tank before the braids and all that get this grease in my eye shit. The guy you showing right here, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You catch
Yeah,
him
man.
like what's that shit was like when like 4 or 5 years ago when him and Floyd first started feuding because remember a lot of people don't know they lined him up for that Pedraza fight because he had been off for a while and you threw him in there with Pedraza. People act like Pedraza was trash. He was not trash.
Mhm. No, I feel you on that one.
So that Tank versus this Loma, I mean, look how y'all downplaying Tio. What the fuck you think Tank would have done on him if I go to that route? I don't even like. I'm just saying. I think it could have been it was a good fight, but I picked Tank.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm leaning like 55-45 Tank. Is just I gotta respect Loma as with not the most pro fights, but still eye test, me being the eye test guy as an all timer in that regard, especially for it's kind of oxymoron to say all timer for this era, but a modern great. I'll give him his props, even though I still think he was overrated because dudes are acting like he was walking on water. But no, at the same time, I got to be fair and give him his props. So yeah, I'm gonna say 55-45 Tank is that it's that close to me, but I gotta lean Tank. Oh boy was talking about it, LAPD. So we got the cops watching in the chat, but he brought this up. Roberto Duran versus Pretty Boy. And I emphasize Pretty Boy. It says the dream matchup at lightweight. Um, damn, damn,
130.
damn.
I'll tell you this: 130 Pretty Boy beats Duran. 135 probably beats Floyd.
Okay.
Don't at me because I don't give a shit.
Because yeah, you got to remember Duran, also probably the all timer, widely considered the best lightweight of all time. Uh, so yeah, given that it's at 135, I got to lean Duran too. See, we fair up here. We're not hating. Even and you heard how much props my man Smoke gave Floyd just a half hour ago. So yeah, man, we lean in Duran. I think his analysis was fair. He said Pretty Boy at 130, 135 Duran. Was
I
Duran a
mean, if you
naturally
got
bigger
one,
dude? No, he wasn't taller. He wasn't taller,
I
but
got one for you.
he carried.
Margarito. Floyd beats the shit out of Margarito with no fucking hand wraps. Floyd do like that's not even a what
I see
if.
you in the chat.
Beat the
I see
fucking shit out of him with
that. I
no
see
hand
it.
wraps. You see what
I
the
see
fuck?
it.
You see what Colo did to him with no hand wraps. You see what Moses
Right.
did to him with no hand wraps. Beat the shit out of Margarito with no fucking special hand wraps that trainers never allowed to walk to a goddamn boxing ring ever in life. And his family neither. A lot of his family members are barred. So let's not even bring that bum ass nigga up. Word. Because remember when they come to Marco, I got that motherfucker number 2. Bitch ass nigga.
Oh damn. Okay.
Margarito.
Yeah. No, I
Bro,
feel you. I got no
come on, man.
respect for that.
Like, bro, you don't like Ryan. How you think I feel about that scumbag?
I feel that, man.
Come on. And then the fight between you and Cotto in the second fight looks so way different when you ain't have your special hand wrap. They had to stop it because your eye was closed. He was beating the dog shit out of you. He didn't want to knock you out. He was strategically punishing you. You bitch.
Absolutely. Damn. Well said. Well, yeah, I got no love for Margarito. Damn. I'm surprised he didn't get a lifetime ban for that or something more severe. That shit was crazy. But
No, the trainer
yeah.
did.
Oh, okay.
Not
Well, shit. I guess
Margarito.
somebody
Bob
got
paid.
hammered.
No, Bob paid for Margarito.
Yeah. Okay.
He was a Bob Aaron fighter. He was on Top Rank. Bob paid for Margarito and all that good shit.
Oh, wow.
Greased him over.
I
But
see what you're saying.
the trainer never. He's never able to be in a ring like a professional boxing ring, and he never no professional fights, nothing. Some of his family members, they like people wouldn't even. You know what I'm saying? Because of the egregious shit.
Oh, okay. So he was the fall guy, the trainer. I mean, they both fucked up. It's not like he didn't know. But yeah, you got Bob Aaron's money behind you. It's just a matter of where he wanted to place his assets, I guess.
How about Sugar Shane Mosley versus Roberto Duran at 35? Like at 35, they was different.
Wow. Yeah, and Mosley had a lot of pop. They both did. Damn. Wow. That's a matchup. That's a real 50-50. I haven't said 50-50 on none of this shit so far. That's a real 50-50 for me.
Fast, twitchy. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, Hands of Stone. That could have been that could have been Sugar Ray and Sugar Shane. And maybe it looked like that. We never know.
Right.
I think Shane definitely had more pop at 35.
More pop than Duran or more pop than at other weight classes?
I think he had more pop than Sugar Ray at 35.
Oh, yeah.
Shane was a monster at 35. Shane was a monster.
Oh, yeah, more pop. Okay. I get what you're saying now. I got you. Okay.
He was a monster at 35. Like this 35 reign is probably his best career reign. Like, motherfucker was really not trying to. And Wolf versus Layla Ali. I'm gonna take Layla.
Man, if you want to, I'm not even trying to. Hey, no disrespect. I'm not. My brain don't have the capacity to think of the ladies right now. And to be fair, I didn't see a lot of the old school like Ann Wolf, so I watch more nowadays.
I did, and I'm taking Layla. Nah, she was perfect for Layla. Layla, she come forward. Layla good. She's too technical. She's gonna fuck up. Alicia versus Clarissa, the size is just too different. Like,
yep.
Alicia never gonna get it. She don't even look strong where she at. Or maybe she need to move up because she's too small. But the best is gonna be they meet at 54 and just not realistic.
I feel that.
I'll give you that one.
Well,
it's not realistic. You know what I'm saying?
How about Clarissa had one? She says Tank versus Mosley at 135. I gotta go Mosley.
I'm taking Mosley. Yeah, I'm taking Mosley.
Good man.
Mosley was a monster at 35. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I take that. I don't even think that's the like when you say what ifs, like, or you talking about like dream matches, that ain't a dream match for me.
It's not? No. That Duran Mosley is not. But no.
Yeah, that's a dream match. Like Tank Mosley, like just way too far off. Like I like Tank because he do got everything that every fighter would want, but he don't want what every fighter want. And he's able to get what every fighter can't get. So again, polarizing figure, right? Tank don't even know how to talk, but when he talk, everybody be waiting for a soundbite. Certain shit, bro. Like certain shit, like you gotta Canelo can barely speak English right, but when he talk, we want to hear a soundbite, right? Polarizing. That's the difference. Is what I'm saying. So if Tank took it serious and he wanted what everybody else wanted, it'd be different. But not Tank for right now. Like he knocked people out. He look good doing it. I know where he from. I like the fact that Tank is a millionaire and he don't sell dope coming from where he come from in Baltimore, I was
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah. And the machine got behind him, and like y'all fucked around, and we let him become who he is. Ain't no going back. He's a rapper he's a rapper that beat people up. Like, come on, that's how they look at him.
Yeah,
He's a rapper
yeah,
slash,
pretty much.
you know what I'm saying, great, urban actor that can actually get in the ring and beat people up. He's like, just when I say polarizing. So, um, I'll be truly honest with you. Some of the young guys, like, I would never want to see them. What 2010 Thurman versus 2015 Floyd? Floyd beats him. Thurman can't beat Floyd at no whatever you talking about. Anything at 47, no, no,
Yeah,
he
I
can't
see
beat him.
that. I see that in the chat. But we're gonna we giving Floyd a good amount of shine in this first hour. I want to move on
Yeah,
to
yeah. Move
another
on
one.
to some
And
other fights. I'm thinking about some other fights.
this well, this ain't really a fight, so to speak. I mean, you could view it through that lens, and don't get mad at me. AI did it. I didn't do the thumbnail.
Man.
What if Spence stayed healthy? Y'all know I'm alluding to the
Okay.
car accidents. No, prayers up to my
Uh,
man. I mean, he said he's getting back in the ring, so hopefully he's healthy. So that's good. But not drinking, not doing whatever other high risk behavior he was engaging in outside the ring. What if he, in some ways was like Bo, more disciplined and just lived that fighter's lifestyle, more like a Floyd.
he still loses
But
the
Floyd, of
bud.
course, hey, I had to
He still
get you
loses.
off, champ. You got a lot of background. I think that's
Yeah,
Serrata, but you a lot of background. But
he still loses
yeah,
the
yeah.
bud. But
Okay.
we get that fight a lot sooner. Or he moves up when he had that chance and the buzz was there. He moves up to fight Canelo and get that fight at 60. We may never get the Bud fight, and Bud dominates everybody else at 47. So there's so many things that if you're saying this when it comes to Earl Spence,
Yeah,
because of
a
the
big
opportunities that he had. And at the time, being with PBC and it was the hottest thing, it was so many
I,
other things that like he could have done. And we
I
may
feel
never
you.
have got the fight.
A big ripple effect, like you were saying. Maybe Crawford never gets that Canelo fight. Okay, Spence gets the opportunity. Maybe
Well, way
Jamel doesn't even get it.
before, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Before that, yeah,
Yeah,
there was
maybe
a big
Jamel don't even get it.
buzz about Earl talking about moving up, and he was talking about going to 54, and because he had options, and then it was a possibly where they would if you put it in the air, just like Bud put it in the air, it can happen,
Mm-hmm.
and you match them up. Earl go up there to 60. At the time, you talking about like healthy Earl Spence. He not just sitting around waiting for this Bud fight, dropping 40, 50 damn pounds, 60 pounds just to make 47. Because he was still cutting weight the week before the fight. Nigga, you supposed to be already perfect for that.
Yeah,
You
man.
ain't really cutting no weight. You cut weight hard. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
nah, yeah. If he'd have moved up and went ahead and fight where he was supposed to fight, we may be talking about totally. I mean, maybe they'd have met at 60 or 54, but waiting for them at 47 forever and ever. And
Mm-hmm.
then with all the injuries and other shit, yeah. And yeah, so we probably would have got that fight in a different weight class. But his career would definitely been in a different trajectory where
Yeah, it wouldn't have been damn
where
near
the
3
money would
years
have been
off. I'll tell you
crazy.
that. Yeah. Yeah, probably
Yeah,
would at least
that's
got had a belt at 54 by now, no doubt in my mind. Um, yeah, and maybe that Bud fight does happen at 154, just completely different. Maybe
yeah, the belt
Thurman,
multiple weight
maybe
classes.
Thurman's in the mix, PBC. I don't know. I don't know. Shout out to Spence though, man.
Thurman, Garcia. Like if Earl don't sit around at 47, all them guys is not going to be able to avoid Bud. So he still would have got some fights, and his career may went a different way. But just sitting around waiting for them to fight, and then everybody else not fighting Bud and fighting Earl and making it the way they went, that's one way. But it could have went a totally different way if everybody knew what the fuck they was doing.
So
Just saying.
Bud might not be perceived as great as he is right now, without that Canelo fight. But okay, he would have probably had more dudes, more names, but not that generational name, if you will, because people are talking like Canelo was like the holy grail at the second coming, see walking on water. But yeah,
But
so yeah, maybe he gets a
maybe
Thurman, a Garcia, but not the legendary name.
he gets a Thurman Garcia. He gets Sean Porter a lot earlier. Like
Yeah.
so, it's like what I'm saying. He gets undisputed quicker and goes to 54. Maybe gets
Mm.
Charlo. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
wouldn't it would
Probably would have got that
so
fight.
his
It was
career
that
goes a
close, right?
different way. Yeah, like
Yeah.
when he moves up to fight a Earl or Canelo or whatever, his resume says it because we like pretty much got him beating Thurman. No, he beating Danny Garcia. We seen him beat Sean Porter. Um, Anybody else over there? I think he beats Ugas. Everybody else that was over there at 47 at PBC, I feel he would have beat them, took them belts, and went on here about his business to 54. Maybe him and Earl would have met at 60.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I
Damn.
feel.
Okay.
If it went
I can
that
see
way,
that.
since you said if
Yeah,
Earl's
yeah.
healthy.
Right. He is. Hey, I don't know if that was you, Serrata, with the little Marco avatar, but you had too much background. He is? What do you mean he is? Oh, the second coming when I said Canelo is, yeah, he ain't Jesus. He ain't Jesus. It's Canelo, not Jesus. Sure. So, yo, I gotta step out for a second just to grab some water. I'm getting a little dry, but I'm gonna speak on this for a couple minutes, and I'm gonna be right back. The next what if we got is a matchup, and it's one we should have got. I don't know, 6-7 years ago at least,
Must be
and that's
that
what if
shit.
Wilder and Joshua fought at their best. I'll be right back, Chin.
Uh, mm, uh, What's Wilder the best? Mm. I think Wilder probably would have been able to weather the storm a little bit. I don't know if Joshua would be able to take that right hand back then. Back when he was, 'cause I seen Luis Ortiz beat him in two fights. Luis Ortiz had to be up on the cards. That right hand landed though, and Joshua is not as his head movement, like his defensively sound like Wilder's gonna land something. He definitely gonna feel it. Like I think it would have been a great fight, but definitely would have changed their life. Well, would have changed Wilder's life a lot more because Joshua was good. He getting them big paycheck.
All right, I'm back. So what was your take? You probably said Wilder got it, huh?
Um, like I say this, Luis Ortiz was winning both fights. The second fight, he was dominating until Wilder hit him. So that right hand back
Got
there,
him on top of the head.
Thor's hammer back then,
Yeah.
man, when he catch you, if he fuck around and catch you, and see an opening, oh my god, back then, and he started swinging, and Wilder got wild.
Wilder got wild. Yeah, like he's on Stavern. I would hate to
So,
see Joshua go like that.
um, or I mean, bro, when he beat Ortiz, bro, he called him, and then he saw that he staggered him, and because he caught him with and he just started swinging shit that was crazy, right? And
Yeah.
when that shit connected, like you see how, or like the second fight, Ortiz was asking what happened. What you mean what happened? That motherfucker ain't know where he was, bro. I was winning the fight, and now I'm talking to people. I don't got the belt. No, you don't have the belt. He knocked you the fuck
Not the
out.
belt. No.
You know what I'm saying? So
Oh
like
shit.
back then, when that Wilder, yeah, like I don't think Joshua gets up at the 10 count. If like Fury did. I don't think he'd get up at 9, 10. I don't think he'd get enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I get Dane Dubois can punch, and he's a heavy puncher. But one of them wilder punches, if it don't knock you clean out, but it make you bobble your legs, and he starts swinging from everywhere, this motherfucker hitting you in your what's that shit? Abdullah Gala? That motherfucker hitting, bro. He in your back, shoulder blades, everything. He just swinging. And then if he fuck around and be accurate, like that uppercut that he dropped Luis Ortiz with, that made him sit down. He fell, he bounced up and then fell back and like sat down to the side.
I remember it.
Like,
yeah.
oh, when you get hit like that, and then you asking your trainers and people like what happened. Like, nigga, he was speaking English. He said what happened. I can read it. He didn't say what happened in Spanish. You saw that.
Part. That's fucking comedy. No, I
he said what happened. Just go back and watch the fights after he got knocked out. And dude, he was like, what happened? Kell Brook did it. They was asking Kell Brook, hey, what happened? I was winning the fight against Bud. And then I'm talking to y'all. Why I'm talking to y'all? Did I win? No, you ain't
win. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to go. Yeah, prime for prime. I know people, especially at the time, thought I was crazy, but you can't account for that X factor. It's hard not to get caught once. He was sitting everybody down until Fury 2. So yeah, man, you can't discount that. So yeah, prime for prime, especially before the Fury trilogy. I see Wilder being able to catch him once. He was catching everybody, and Joshua ain't no defensive wizard. He got caught by old man Klitschko, and we've seen, later in his career, obviously, as he's slowing down, getting caught more and more. But yeah, we'll leave that one at that. Oh shit, hold up. We let's take it back. We did some 80s, some 90s, some 2010s. Let's take it back to the 70s. What if Ali was never suspended?
Oh, then you definitely
It was a different Ali before and after that suspension. Even though he went on to do great things, it wasn't quite the same, right? So, go ahead.
Because this is why, right? We don't know because Ali was a hoe. And when he got back on top, he was hoeing. So yeah, man. I don't know, man. I definitely know that we definitely would have seen the greatest of all, like that Ali that didn't have to sit out the ring, and you would have saw him. Yeah, man. You like a few more wins, less losses, because he was just so strategic. He was so strategic. Then again, would he have become Floyd Mayweather before Floyd Mayweather? That he was just so good, you got tired of him being so good. Remember, everybody loved Ali just because he had a few losses, but he always had a chance to win the fight and look great winning that damn fight.
Right.
He was the people's champ for real. So you probably I don't think it would have been too much different. The resume would have been different, but you probably would have seen some shit that we missed out on, some ass whoopings that we could have got sooner than later.
Yeah,
he'd have looked different.
Frazier. Shout out Frazier, but he never would have been elevated, right? So it's shit would have played out a lot differently.
But Ali would have fought him and done him dirty. So we'd have seen a different Ali. We'd have seen a slimmer Ali. You know what I'm saying? At the top of his game where nobody could beat him. He was just, it is what it is. But
before we welcome my man Faze to the stage, basically Smoke said Ali would have been
perfect.
Yeah.
Soundboard ain't working. Anyway, it was a little Street Fighter.
Yeah, I heard it.
Hey, what up, Faze?
What up, bro?
All right. What's cracking, young man?
Hey man,
What you know about this topic, man? We
yeah,
should have been here
yeah.
earlier. We had a lot more,
What up, Fave?
recent
Hey,
shit. But
What's up, bro?
yeah,
What's
you
up,
want to
bro?
speak on this what if?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Um, you
I
know,
mean, you can bring that back, CJ. I'm about to, man. It's what is it, 8 o'clock over there. I'm about to get up out of here, man.
All right, champ. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm all at you. You know what? Phase I'm all pimping.
Yeah.
peace, fam. Well,
Well,
CJ. Honestly, we were cheated out of Ali's prime. You know,
yeah, I agree.
I think this happened when he was what 24, 25, right? You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
somewhere in there.
So, you look at it, 27, 28, 29. uh, those is his prime years, man. He could have went on one of them Ray Robinson runs. You know,
Right.
he
Yeah,
had
yeah.
all the
Just
potential. He
rattling
was
off victory
hungry.
after victory, just being that dominant. Yeah,
He
man.
wanted
I
to
feel you.
fight. He was getting stronger. He was still quick. He didn't lose none of his athleticism. He's in his top
Right.
form. We were robbed of that. You know,
Yeah, and
as great as he was, we were robbed of his best potential days.
I'm with you, champ. And the thing is, like, people aged a lot faster back then, so that 3-year layoff, like 5-year layoff at least now, right? That's a
Man,
while out of the ring in your
it
prime.
has to be. It has to be. Take away the technology and everything. So, that second
Hmm.
half what we saw, that was mostly Will with some of his skill, but it was mainly just Will, you know. We seen the shots that he
Yeah.
took from Frazier. Frazier hitting him flesh for, what is that? 45 rounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
45
Real
rounds.
crazy. Yeah, he packed a
Just
punch too. He would leap in, throw his whole body into that hook. I
bro,
remember those fights,
just
man.
dogged it out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Then go through the same thing, another 15 rounds with Ken Norton. I
Oh yeah.
mean,
Fucking Norton. He had his number.
man, and Norton, and then some people say Norton won all those fights, but I mean, they gave Ali the nod, and I think two of them. You know,
Hmm.
I mean, that run of greatness was just all Will. And as people, you got to give him credit for that craftiness and will. That was all it was.
Yeah, especially talking about craftiness. I mean, you know what I'm going to point to? That Foreman,
Oh my God.
Rumble in the Jungle. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Foreman didn't want to be there. That's the thing. Foreman, Foreman was like, man, what the hell we doing in Africa? It's hot. You know, he didn't have the best wind out there. You know,
Oh.
uh, yeah,
Yeah,
and then
that I'm sure that weighed into it. Yeah, the air is heavier and
the
shit.
air was
Yeah.
heavy and shit. He was like, man, shit. But hey, Ali just, he winged it, bro. He saved all his energy for that round and got him out of there. You know.
Yeah, he had the people behind him. That didn't hurt.
Yeah, man, he had all the inspiration. I remember what they said. He left his wife because she said that he was gonna die in the ring. Like he said, "Why you want to fight? Why you want to die in the ring or something like that?"
And he was like,
Hey,
"Bitch, please."
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hey, sometimes they don't see the vision until you prove it, right? Hey,
yeah.
I feel him on
And,
that.
and then you remember the after the press conference, all of Ali's people were sitting there like quiet and like starstruck and like looking nervous. He said, "What y'all scared for? I'm the one got to get in the ring. Y'all just sitting here looking
Right.
scared."
Yeah, they didn't want to be on the losing side. That's comedy though. I like how he carried that.
You know
So
what I mean?
so he was already popping shit before that, as far as talking shit outside the ring, talking about he
Yeah.
shook up the world. But
Hmm.
I don't think he would have been like as well known in the civil rights, like as a
Mm,
American icon overall,
mm,
if not for the suspension. So it's a double-edged sword, right? A greater boxer, but that's when he really got on his shit because he stood up basically on that Nation of Islam shit. That's why I
hmm
didn't want to go to the
hmm
draft. People forget about that. So yeah, like I said, double-edged sword. So better boxer, but not the global icon maybe that he is seen as
Hmm.
today and has been for 50 years
Yeah,
more. Damn,
yeah,
long time.
yeah. He changed his
Yeah, yeah.
name, and they was like, they didn't want that.
All right, champ.
Uh,
I'm gonna bring it back to the '90s. You seem to
okay.
know your history, so you should be able to
Yeah.
speak on this.
Hmm. Oh man.
As a
Oh
recreation of
man.
what happened. So the what if is what if Lewis got his shot at Bo when you see that iconic image of Bo throwing the WBC belt in the trash with all the reporters and shit. You want to cook on that one?
I mean, you know what? The way I look at Lewis is that's the fight they wanted to see, but the way Lewis was doing people in the '90s, bro. They said everybody that he lost to, he came back and knocked out. You know,
That's true.
Lewis was a problem. He was a problem. So I would say Lewis. I would say Lewis.
Oh, okay, I'm a
Yeah.
counter that because at the time this shit happened, which I want to say is '93.
Hmm.
After he got it off of Holy, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say '92 or '93. I'm gonna say early on, prime in Bo's prime. So I
Hmm.
consider this Bo's prime and
Yeah.
before Lewis's prime. He was a late bloomer, right? He got
Yeah.
better as the '90s went on. So I'm saying at this point, I got
Hmm.
Bo. I got Bo. Anytime after the Holyfield trilogy, then I
Hmm.
switch over to Lewis. So like '94, '95, and there, then I got
Yeah.
Lewis. So I'm not trying to play both sides, but yeah, it
Yeah.
depends on because Bo peaked
The
early,
timing matters. Yeah.
Lewis peaked
Yeah.
late. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No, the timing matters, bro. Yeah. No, Riddick Bowe, man. They was some tough heavyweights back then, man. People don't understand that the heavyweight division used to be a lot more um, tough.
yeah, completely different. We're not even talking about dudes like Mercer, even a Tommy
Mercer,
Morrison,
what was his
a
name?
lot of guys in
Tua.
the '90s, a
Tua
Burt
was in there.
Cooper, a David
Yeah.
Tua, a Frank Bruno,
Frank
a lot of guys, man.
Bruno. I was just watching the Frank Bruno fight with Tyson. Them dudes was able to fight.
Right, right. First one or second one?
I think it was the
With the one in the
second one,
'80s, the one in the '90s.
the one in the
Okay,
'90s,
yeah,
the
yeah,
one in the '90s.
got you.
Yeah,
I remember both of them. That's what's
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Let me see.
Tyson
I'm
was
gonna
pretty
check in
good.
with the chat real quick. We got Clarissa saying, "Would Ali?" Oh, so we're gonna rewind a little bit. Would Ali be considered that great in the ring if he wasn't that vocal outside the ring? I mean, he talked the shit and backed it up, so that does add a little bit of sauce on it. It's like calling your like Babe Ruth calling the home run. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
exactly what I'm gonna do, then I'm gonna execute it.
yeah.
So that's put a little more
Even yeah,
greatness on it.
even before the suspension, I think he got a Hall of Fame, one of the greatest of all time career. The stuff that he did after the
Yeah,
suspension just put sauce on top, like you would say.
exactly. Word up.
Yeah,
Clarissa back in the chat said Bo wouldn't fight Lewis because he felt the fight was stopped too soon when they fought early on. So she was referring to that Olympic bout, which I agree was
yeah,
some bullshit. It wasn't no
yeah.
fucking stoppage, and the amateurs dude got headgear. He wasn't getting rocked like that. So yeah, I agree that was a bullshit stoppage. So shout out Clarissa.
Hmm.
And I've heard like deep dives, like half-hour deep dives into why the fight never materialized. That between
Hmm.
Lennox Lewis and Riddick Bowe, that is, like apparently there was offers on both sides. I just couldn't come to a number. So when people want to say, "Oh, it's clear that Bowe ducked him," when you saw him throw the belt in the garbage, I don't think it's that cut and dry. It's a lot more nuanced than people realize with that one. So I wish we would have got it. But again,
Oh no,
at
that's
this
a
point
fact.
early on, I got Bo. But then '94, '95, it's all Lewis. And that's when he was starting to rock motherfuckers like what he did to Razor Ruddock. That was impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got him the fuck out of there. And okay.
yeah,
Okay,
man.
that's cool. Let's see what else I got. I got a few more, I think. Try to keep this one under 2 hours.
Yeah.
StreamYard, don't show me love if I go over 2 hours. Let's see something. Okay, here we go. You seen Hagler Leonard, right?
Yeah.
Now, that was at the end of both of their careers, right?
Oh,
With that
really?
in
It was
context.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. That was Hagler's last fight.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
Hagler's last fight.
He felt he got jobbed out. He felt he won the fight, and I do too. We did a watch along on Marco's like almost a year ago, and yeah, most people had it for Hagler, scoring round for round. But Leonard had waited, like he was sitting out, right? He had his temporary retirement due to his eye issue, right? Just to put it in context. And then he finally saw Hagler start to look vulnerable against John Mugabe. Hagler won the fight, but Leonard definitely timed it and said, "Okay, now he's vulnerable. Now I could get him." So yeah, at the very tail end of Hagler's career. So I think it would have been like they wouldn't have been able to gift it, in my opinion, to Leonard had it been prime for prime. I know I'm biased. Hagler was like I admit my
Yeah,
number two fighter all time,
yeah.
right behind Mike. But I still think, I mean, if he could do that in his very last fight, win in a lot of people's eyes, then he definitely would have got him in his prime. But you want to speak on that,
I, ne-
champ?
I never seen Hagler really look different, except maybe like earlier in like when I seen a fight with him. He had like 25 fights. Hagler ended up with like what 40, 50 fights. Hagler, I think Hagler had a bunch of
I
fights
want to say
like that.
somewhere around 40, not quite 50. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So yeah, I seen him look like a little bit faster, but Hagler really looked the same. Like when he fought Ray, from when like most of the fights I saw that he won, he pretty much looked the same. I think Sugar Ray was just. I think Sugar Ray won the fight. I think Sugar Ray was just a step faster than him, and Hagler really
Come on,
couldn't.
man.
Hagler, I don't think Hagler got like. I don't think Hagler got to hit Sugar Ray the way he wanted to. I'm gonna say that. I would say Hagler was still searching for something in that fight, and he could never get to it. As far as like connections, as far as like trying to trap Ray, I feel like Ray was able to do more of what he wanted to do and prevent Hagler from doing what he wanted to do. That's what I just think.
Well,
Hagler kept the
no,
pressure. It
I
wasn't
didn't
like
see
Ray
it
was
that way. I
cracking
saw
him.
Ray.
Yeah,
I saw Ray getting flurries in to steal rounds at the end over
that's
and
what it
over.
was.
I know that wasn't
That's
all
what
he
it
did,
was.
but that was like what really swayed it in the judge's mind. Was like the last thing they see is going to have a
Yeah.
bigger impact. So you saying that Hagler wasn't, you don't think he fell off that much, but Leonard, I should say, was definitely using his speed, as his main asset. So I do think
Hmm.
it played a big factor. But
Yeah.
well, that's cool. You like Sugar Ray, I like Hagler.
That's good. That's a good. That was a great matchup, though, man. That was. I mean, I
Yeah,
mean, the people had to
might
see
watch
it.
that again.
So yeah, I'm watching it again too. I'm watching it again
Yeah,
too,
at least we got it. A lot of
man.
times nowadays we don't even get the fight period. So
You get the
shout out to
fight,
them.
bro.
That's why I didn't have too many what ifs for the '80s because we mainly got a lot of those fights.
You did.
So
You did. Yeah. I always,
all
I
right,
always come.
we're gonna do one for the road, champ.
All right.
See that?
Oh yeah, I see it,
I like
dog.
that
I
one.
see
It's
it.
probably the flashiest
I
one I
see
did
it.
today. But yeah, for the people, we got Hearns versus Money May at welterweight, to be specific. So 147. We talking a Money May. We're not talking Pretty Boy. We're talking Money May.
Money man.
Um, I'm gonna lead off on this one. I
Okay.
gotta go. Damn,
You
I
going?
gotta go with
You gonna go?
Hearns.
You gonna
I
go
think
Tommy?
the reach and the power. If he could catch him like old boy did, like
Yeah.
Sugar,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like Mosley did.
Oh
I
shit! Yeah.
don't know why his name
Shane
escaped me
Mosley.
for a second. Like Mosley did,
Yeah.
he's going down at least. I don't know if he's getting up, but yeah, he's going down on bended knee because he was that close, right? So yeah, Hearns had the pop and the reach and bouncing around, and the endurance, right? Because he was fighting 15, so it's not like May could drag him into deep waters and tire him out. So with this one at welterweight and Money May, I'm going with Hearns, man. How you see that?
See, this is I hate when I'm in this situation because I would like to believe that Tommy Hearns could catch Floyd. I would love to, you know what I mean, to visualize something like that. Something is telling me that because Floyd didn't fight another tall guy, Paul Williams. I was talking
Yeah,
about that,
I remember that.
and Paul Williams was a juggernaut. He was a
Yes.
juggernaut. He was a dog, right?
Yep.
So I don't know if he likes the height thing. I don't know how Floyd will react to the height thing. But would he be able to keep Tommy Hearns off him, or just not, get hit flush with that right hand? I think he could do that, and I think if he could do that, then I think he can win the fight. If he could do that, I think he can win the fight.
If not get caught once by that Detroit
By
fucking
that
piston.
Detroit Piston fucking right hand just bust your head wide open.
Right.
If he can shoulder roll that, if he can get away from that punch, then he all right. But if he's getting caught with that shit, no. But you'll know that after round 1 or 2. But yeah, if I just had to put the money on the table, if I had to put my dollar on who will win, even though I would like Tommy Hearns to do it, I think Floyd is different, and he'll stop him from doing it. I have to go Floyd by unanimous
We're
decision.
gonna have to make that imaginary bet someday.
Yeah.
In the chat, Clarissa said draw. Okay.
Draw.
Smart money.
See?
It would be on the draw. Yeah. That is close to call, Jim. That is close.
It's close, bro. It's close. That's the same thing I feel about it's one of those fights where I will root for the other guy, but I think the other guy is too much. You know what I mean? Like Keyshawn and Devin. I would want Keyshawn, but fucking Devin might be just too much.
Yeah, head versus heart, as I like to call it.
Yeah, it's head versus heart, man.
Sometimes you got to separate it.
Man.
Okay, I know I said that was it, but I gotta humble myself. It wouldn't be right. I started the show talking about Tyson. I'm gonna end it on this note.
Oh, that's
Holmes versus Tyson. I know they fought in '88, but I'm talking peak for peak. So again, imaginary. They were running at their peak at the same time. So maybe like a late '70s Holmes and 88 Tyson,
88.
something like that. Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's hard for me to visualize anybody beating Mike Tyson at his peak.
I feel you, and I want to say that, but I don't want to put my heart too heavy into it. I'm actually gonna flip the script. People don't expect me to say this, but I'm gonna say Holmes with the length, keeping him at it'll be a battle of the jabs. So I'm not gonna jump out the window and just say that. And
I'm like, you gonna say Holmes?
No. Holmes had that classical jab, that distance jab, that dance on your feet, pop more of that Ali jab, right? Because they came up together. Tyson would use his jab to close distance, right? So be springy on the feet. Boom, I'm coming out inside. I'm getting my head off the line, and then I'm lighting you up with all these hooks and uppercuts. So battle of the jabs. So man, that's hard to call. So
then it's like that jab is just helping Tyson to counter. He used the jab so much, so now Tyson's coming in, bobbing and weaving. Yeah. I find it really hard, like just any fighter in their prime against Tyson in his prime is 50-50 to me.
No, it's hard to bet against him in a head-to-head sense. Yeah, prime for prime. I always say that. That's why he's my number one. A big reason.
It's nasty work, bro. It's Tyson. Did you catch the Keyshawn just made a post. I don't know if you caught it.
I didn't peep. On Twitter?
It might be on Twitter. It might be on Fight Hype. But he's trolling.
What did it say? Give me a quick rundown.
He's talking about the Debo Dev. Like, where you at? Where you at? He pulling up on the block. He's like, I'm on the block. Where Debo at? And he's kind of just trolling. Yeah, it's good too. It's good. I like it.
Oh man,
it's good, bro. See if you see it.
This video shows Keyshawn calling out Devin Haney. Hold on, almost see. Oh no, that's not. That's from a few weeks ago.
Yeah, no, this just dropped.
Okay.
I forget where I seen it. Let me see.
All right. I might do a short on it if I stumble across it.
Let me see.
Keyshawn promises to whoop.
It's on Fight Hype. Go to Fight Hype.
Okay. Hold on. I think is he like? Yeah, he's outside in a red hat.
No, he's in a tank top, a white tank top.
Okay.
Fight Hype just dropped it like an hour ago.
What up, fellas? I can't see who's on the panel.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Faze,
Yeah,
bro.
I got the view because we mainly focused on the what if. So let me remix it like this.
Well, there we go.
You got me, you got FaZe, and yourself.
What's up, my boy? What's up, FaZe? How you doing, bro?
Clarissa, real quick in the chat said, I think Holmes fight's scary against Tyson if they would have fought. I mean, they did fight, but no, prime for prime. I don't think
Hell
Holmes was
no.
shook at nobody.
Tyson was.
He was doing drop kicks off the top of cars.
Yeah, Tyson's gonna beat him in this life, the next life, and the afterlife.
Serrata, I thought that was Marco Serrata.
Oh no, it's Marco touching his fingers. I didn't even. Hey, you know what? Tell you the truth, I didn't realize I had that avatar because you know how you change them, and I didn't know which one I had on there until I popped up in here right now.
Fucking Marco with that shit, man.
Hey, he's absolutely good fight. He didn't come on today, huh?
Oh no.
Nah, I'm surprised.
Yeah, that was busy as fuck, probably.
Oh yeah, he said he had to move by today, and plus yesterday was Valentine's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see that post on Fight Hype?
Yo, I'm not finding it. You want to drop the link in the private chat, and I'll pull it up.
Let me see.
All I know is it's been getting spicy lately. And then yeah, man, it's cool. Boxing's cool. I love boxing, man.
Yeah, we had the little card to hold us over today. I wasn't too into it. What happened? I thought was going to happen happened.
Okay, what the main event? What happened that one?
Yeah, Opataya stopped Boy in 4 rounds. I was like, it's going to be as fast as Opataya versus Curtis Harper when Boy just turned right around and walked out the ring.
What happened?
What phase? I got you.
Did Cool Boy fight? Not Cool Boy. What's the name? Who fought? Martin. What happened with Martin? Or is that on the other card?
Yeah, Martin was Opataya's opponent. I'm not Opataya, but Ajagba's opponent. My bad.
And what happened with that?
He was Ajagba's opponent. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up real quick.
Martin got knocked out.
Oh yeah, that's when Ajagba stopped him in 4.
Oh hell no!
Got him out of there.
Got him out of there.
I want Martin to succeed, bro, but he don't have it. I mean, fuck.
He looks good against Big Baby Anderson.
Yeah.
Shit.
They got the vertical. Y'all can.
Did you see the? Yeah, there it is.
Down here.
There it is.
Okay.
Keyshawn, look at Keyshawn Serrata. Yeah. Look how he pulling up on Devin.
Oh shit.
Hey, where the hell Debo at? Talk all that shit, man. Where Devin? Where Debo at? So-called Debo. Where Devin at? Where Debo? You ain't see him? Nigga hot man. Debo! Hey, Debo! Where the hell you at, man? What you doing?
Oh, he was the actual house.
Who is Debo? We looking for you. We on the block. Debo got hit with a brick. Y'all already know how I'm coming. Yeah. Debo, where you at? He scared this brick.
Okay.
Hey, he went to the actual house. I've been there.
Hey, the businessman.
Fine.
The businessman.
That's smart. Hell yeah, get a check.
The businessman.
That was good trolling. I'm not mad at him. Yeah.
I'm not mad at him. He trying to get that fight.
Cool.
I think he'll beat the break.
Right.
Devin.
Good marketing.
With that energy, I definitely got him beating Devin. As long as he ain't nervous.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But you know what though? I mean, I don't like to discredit Devin. I mean, he's a good fighter, bro. But I don't know, bro. I mean, he just doesn't have that extra little you know. I don't know.
Killer instinct.
I guess so. I mean, but then it's like sometimes I feel like hypocritical because, I mean, they're in that ring getting busy regardless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, as a
I
fan,
mean,
as a supporter, I'm like, oh, they should do this and that. But yeah, that takes some balls regardless of getting there.
no, it really does, Sarada. But you got the right to, feel, and it's just simple as this. Like, I think people be thinking that, fans just want to see knockouts. No, it's not just a knockout. Like, just use your right hand. Use your power hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hit them your hardest. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you
I
ain't got
get
to
you.
knock them out. Just punch the shit out of them at least. Like, damn. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
it'd be one of those, but
That's how I feel as Ryan. I'm like, Ryan, come on, bro. You have a lot of tools, but fuck, dude, I mean, you don't know how to tuck your chin down. You don't know how to fucking
right,
you don't know how to
right.
fight so tall. I mean, like, I'm a fucking green novice, and I
Yeah.
learned the fundamentals, and I know better than that. Like, what are you doing? But hey, I don't know why.
And
Well,
he's one
he's
of the
getting
guys.
paid. Maybe he doesn't see the incentive to change it because he's still popular and still getting paid. I don't
That's
know
what I
what
mean.
he's in the
It has to
game
be.
for. Yeah.
But damn, I wouldn't want to be getting dropped though. You know what I mean? Personally.
No, I feel you. I'm with you.
Hey, man. Hey, and I honestly think Ryan, if he like a guy like him, if he added a little more boxing, he could be a
Yeah.
phenomenal fighter.
Fuck yeah, dude. If you really like let everything go, and say, you know what, coach, train me to be just let's go back to the fundamentals of boxing.
A better boxer, yeah.
He'd be fucking awesome, bro. But
He'd be awesome, man.
I think sometimes that it's like even though he's young, he's still an old dog already in boxing. So I think he
Yeah.
don't want new tricks.
Yeah, could be right.
Yeah. So just like I was saying about Bo before y'all pulled up, I think he just doesn't have that internal discipline to ever reach his full potential.
Who's that?
Unfortunately.
Who?
Ryan Garcia has that in common with Riddick Bowe.
Oh yeah, Riddick
That was
Bowe.
one of the
Yeah.
what-ifs.
I liked fucking Riddick Bowe, man. I mean,
Yeah,
he could have been something, but same shit.
I feel that. Well, he did get the belt. We still waiting for Ryan to get a
Yeah,
belt, and maybe a week from now he'll have that belt around his waist.
well,
We're gonna see,
well,
right?
that's what Ryan's saying. I think that's why he skipped the Rolando. Yeah, well, Rolly rematch. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he could have won a different couple pass, but I think he feels like this is gonna solidify him.
Okay, yeah, finally being the champion, it would. Yeah, but I don't know how he got a fucking title shot coming off the loss, but the game is the game,
But
right? So
hey, it's politics, bro. Politics, and you know, fucking who they think is gonna fucking be a heartthrob up there. Let's just keep it real, bro.
heartthrob.
You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
feel you. Yeah,
That's what it is,
yeah.
bro. I mean, people are, there's some people who are marketable as fuck, and there's some people talented who maybe could be undefeated, but they got a fucking crooked eye and a fucking, broken nose.
Right. I hear
It's,
that.
it's the nature of the beast. It sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it goes for all areas of life. The
Straight
better
up.
looking you are, the farther
Yeah,
you're gonna get. So
it's a truth, dog. I mean, it's like you go for an interview, right? You're gonna try to look your best, right? You're not gonna go there all fucked up.
exactly.
I mean, unless you're fucking what's his name, Will Smith. Is that what pursuit of happiness?
Oh, I was like, what? And then I got it. Yeah, when he had his
Yeah,
little kid with him. Yeah,
yeah.
his hair was all nappy and shit.
He didn't give a fuck, but he was smart though. So,
Yeah. That shit ain't happening in real life. I mean, that's
nah,
based on a true story, but no, come on,
not
Jay.
today. No, they're like, get out of here, security.
Right. This
Fucking
homeless
up.
motherfucker out of here.
Yeah, I'm excited for the upcoming fights with everybody. It's gonna be a good card, man. Hopefully.
Card is stacked, and we're gonna dig deeper into it as the week goes on. So
I heard this Prime card was pretty good, the Lazupa one.
the one that just passed.
Yeah, right now the one tonight. Yeah, tonight I heard there was a lot of
Yeah,
good
yeah,
fights.
I missed it. I'm gonna go back and peep. But yeah, I heard some mixed things. Mo was saying that shit was lopsided. I
Okay.
know fucking Martin got stopped by a Jogba, but I'm gonna go back and peep. Definitely, I don't miss too much boxing. So
It's
go ahead.
and it's all perspective because like Mo, I mean, I expect Mo to be like, oh, it was lopsided,
Oh
He's
yeah,
trying
you
to
got a little
he's trying
beef
to
with
flip
Mo.
it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's funny,
And
champ.
then you have somebody else who might like Bun Truck. No, it was a great fight. Everything was great, so you never know. I need to find the middle.
Very true. Yeah, I mean, formulate your own opinion. That's what I'm gonna do. But
Yeah.
okay, some people said it's cool. I'm gonna check it out, and I'll get back to y'all later in the week. Looking to come back tomorrow, actually. So we should
You
have some
did,
more
bro.
shit in the mix.
I enjoy seeing your live pop up. I get the notification, so that's good.
Oh, good. Good to know,
Yeah, yeah.
man.
I don't
I
get
appreciate you pulling up, dude.
no likewise, bro.
But yeah.
I don't get Marcos per se a lot, so I go check. I
Mhm.
really just go to Marcos. Yeah, Marcos and yours. That's it. And that fun truck if he does it, but
Okay, so you like real tight knit with our little boxing
yeah,
community.
that's
That's
it,
what's
bro.
up.
I don't go nowhere else. Like you. The only time you might see me somewhere else is if I'm pissed off that I heard they're talking shit about something. You know what I mean? I'll just be in the chat talking shit for like a good couple minutes, and I'm out of there. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Hey, well, we appreciate you. Appreciate the loyalty. That's real shit, though. And
oh yeah. All right,
yeah,
bro.
man.
Are you gonna get off soon or what?
Yeah. I'm getting hungry again. So I don't know.
I feel you.
My hunger been through the roof lately, but
All right.
yeah,
Hey,
man.
CJ, it was great.
Trying to keep this
Yo,
under 2 hours because
yeah,
StreamYard gives me little favors, so I keep it under 2 hours. But
for sure.
you got anything to
Thank you.
say in closing?
No, thank you for letting me on, man. And I'm excited, bro, for the upcoming fights, and keep grinding, brother.
Absolutely. Appreciate
All
you.
right. Yeah, likewise,
On
man.
that note,
Right,
one.
right.